and welcome back to another video of the Book of Bill review. Here's the thing. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, so instead of going through the entire page, word for word, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of everything that happens on the page. You ready? Let's go! This video shows you that you have a ghost. Ghost. Don't let him out. You have a xylophone in your rib cage. You have a rat, a questionable. It's actually called a prize bladder. And Chumbo. Your stomach has a Chumbo. You have to feed him. You have to feed him. You also have a rat a potato, and you have many bones inside of that bone. Then you have this eye, and this shows you your skin. Look how gross it is. This is I don't like to talk about those early years. This guy looks familiar. Larry King. Hey, draw this if you want me to access your brain better. Free skin! Good. It's yucky. Also, check out these cool tattoos. Bye, gold suckers. This is Mabel's territory. Your love page. Okay, everyone wants to know, how can you get girls? Well, here's the thing. Love is meaningless. It's going to end one day, and you will be heartbroken until you find more love, or you fall into despair and never love again. But if you seriously have questions about my love life, here, ask them.
Seriously though, Bill, have you ever been in love?
Sure, tell your mom hi for me. By the way, have you taken a DNA test recently? Not asking for any particular reason. Literally, I don't.
Okay, but you gotta be crushing on somebody.
I will light this book on fire.
Methinks you doth protest too much.
Methinks? What are you, Shakespeare?
So there's no point to love at all?
Love has a point if you give it a point. Some people live their life by it, some people die trying to look for it, some people avoid it at all cost. It's what you determine it means.
So you'll give us dating tips?
Fine, but don't blame me if you end up with 100 husbands. Okay, here's some dating tips. How to trick everyone into loving you. Love isn't a dance with destiny, it's a sales pitch. You're a product, and you need to convince the customers that you are worth it, even though you're not. But don't worry, mister, I'm a master salesman. If I can sell the apocalypse, I can sell you. Tell her you want to eat her hair. It always works. What's on the outfit of counts? What's on the outside that counts? Everyone judges you based on the cover. It's just common sense. You don't look at this book and be like, oh, that's going to be a fun bedtime story for the kids. You look at this book and say, oh, I'm going to buy that because I'm a super nerd who's going to buy every single product of Gravity Falls because I have nothing better to do in my life except wait for it to return, which it probably will because this book does so well. But the secret is, I don't really want there to be a third season because any add-on to any other season would just be a disgrace to the original content that made it great. But you have to give yourself a makeover. You have to make yourself look nice, and that's that. Outfit ideas. 1. Wear a suit covered in babies to show that you're a provider. 2. Wear 2 of everything. This will show your date that you have access to plenty of resources. 2 hats, 2 ties, 2 pants. You will hit it off You will hit it off, kid. Unless somebody walks in wearing 3 hats. Then you just look like an idiot. Cover yourself in teeth. Your date will be amazed at how rich in calcium you are. Have fun watching this in your nightmares. Wear the tallest hat you can find to signal your superiority over all the other hats. Look at my extra long hat. Topics. Topics. The enemy of the date is silence. Every second of an awkward silence is a second you could be stealing her heart, literally. So, anytime there is a awkward silence, scream the first thing that comes to your mind. It doesn't matter what it is. Anything is better than an awkward silence staring into each other's eyes. Love is a cage. It'll trap you, it'll beat you, it'll likely torture you. But if you look at it the right way, it kinda looks like a home. Take a look at these cards you can send to her. Bill, you go out with me? I've got my eye on you. You're a cutie. I like you for some reason. It's time. Let's get Illuminati. I'm broken. Wanna fix me? I don't want to die alone. I secretly collect your sweat in a jar, and according to the extensive lab testing, we have an 88.3 pheromone compatibility match. I don't know about y'all, but I think I'll use this one. They call me the love triangle. My exes. Da 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 da. Alright everyone, it's time to see how you die. Simply pick a number 1 through 22 and we'll see what you get. Bam! These are the reasons you'll die. Feel free to stop the video and read it yourself, but I personally picked number 18 and 18. I will fall into a deep flare at a county fair, dying instantly. Your death will be declared finger licking. So yeah, feel free to pause the video and read how you will die. But let's move on. The afterlife.
This is what I wanted to talk to you about. How are you able to write this if you died?
Well, let's see. The afterlife.
Bill, if you're dead, then where are you?
Someone finally asking the right question.
I've been asking this whole time, Bill. Okay, I'm sorry.
Look, kid, I've always had an ace up my sleeve, and death was no exception. I knew I was easy money that one of my enemies would get me eventually, okay? So, I had a little plan B to turn the tables. And the curse worked like a charm, baby. Now I'm somewhere with enough time to write a plan. Revenge.
So, you're in hell?
Please, I was declared too annoying for hell. It's your typical between lives situation. Descending through circles, battling demons, revealing your whole life, blah, 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 blah. Just imagine somewhere very far away where the music is always out of tune, where everyone smiles, but no one is happy.
Now, how does it feel to be half alive?
My half-life is still better than most people's whole lives. I'm just getting warmed up for you, my second act. Ya dig? Want a cool party trick? I'll teach you how to cheat death too.
The buzzard. That's actually some very cool art.
How to cheat death. Get bitten by a zombie, vampire, or a zompire. You can't imagine how pale those bastards are. Before the chosen one kills you, split your soul into 17 cursed amulets and then hide them across the realms in really annoying places so that your loser followers will find them. The immortality of blah, 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 blah. Get your soul trapped in the body of a snowman. Still have to plan chill. Oops, someone's hungry. Feed the book more blood before we run out of ink. Can't lose that ink. Hey, man, I promise I'm good for it. Give me a little bite.
Bill, I don't want to do this.
You want to read more of my book, don't you?
I do, but like, ugh, your thumb, your tongue is slimy. Okay, do I absolutely have to?
Yeah, man, you want to keep reading the book?
Okay. What the heck, man?
Hey, I told you I needed some ink.
Oh my God, you really bit me. Oh, hey Bill, is heaven real?
Believe it or not, heaven is real. You know, I was shocked too. Turns out, in an infinite multiverse that cavalates realities, okay, let me explain it to you like this. There's an infinite number of possible futures and an infinite number of realities in the multiverse, which means that anything is possible, which means there's a 100% chance that one of them is consisted of an infinite paradise where everything you want is reality. And you know what? I have tips on how you can get into heaven. On the next page, I will write instructions to get into heaven. However, if you have ever thought of anything perverted, the ink will be invisible to you.
Lord, I pray. I know that I have not thought of anything perverted. Okay, let's get this. Well, except that one time in that one... Dang it! Dang it, okay. Mortality.
This is just me doing some wacky hijinks, telling you that reality is yours to choose, and that mortality is just your own brain taking you for a spin, and you can be immortal if you just simply choose to be. Karma is not real. Karma is not real. The morality is pointless, and I'm gonna prove it. This is the elf, okay? If you choose to kill the elf, who is named Scrambles. If you choose to turn the page, Scramble dies. But if you don't turn the page, then you don't get to read the book anymore. So what'll it be?
Bye, Scrambles. This is talking about the parallel dimensions in this cool little art. Now, look at these two. These two are from the reality we watch in Gravity Falls. And according to Bill, these two live in the only dimension where they keep all of their bodily limbs. They said, this is what he says.
These two plucky little protagonists, happily ever aftering without a care in their oversized heads, they didn't consider for a single moment that the sheer improbability they got to exist in the one timeline they kept all of their bodily organs out of the infinite timelines where they were erased.
Which, hang on. If these two lived, these two are the only ones that managed to survive your attacks. Doesn't that mean you're the worst, Bill?
What did you just say?
Whoa, Bill. I'm just being realistic, okay? If all the other yous killed all the other Dipper and Mabels, doesn't that mean you're the worst, Bill?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. These are what happened to all the Dipper and Mabels and all the other timelines. Not gonna lie, this looks sick as hell. This looks amazing. You got 8-Bit Dipper, Zombie Mabel, Stone Mabel, Society of the Blind Eye Mabel. You have Dipper in the Mindscape and Bipper. You have time traveling Dipper. You have Queen of the Gnomes Mabel. You have Candy Dipper. You have Melting Dipper. That's Dipper that apparently lost the fight with Gideon. There's a zombie hand. Number 2. Dipper number 2. He's Tyrone. What's the name we always wanted? Tyrone. There's a mini Dipper and Mabel up there with Gideon's thing. Maybe one day in the future, all their good luck will finally run out. Oh, that's the Mabel from that one place. Okay. Urban legends. That is terrifying.
Ever since the electric light chased the sea monster into hiding and the giants went underground to avoid getting hit by planes, cryptids have been You're really gonna do this to me? You're gonna give me a word I don't know how to say? I'm dyslexic, you piece of shit. Cryptids! Look at this. Wouldn't you just want to give me a hug? First cryptid, Slender Man. Slender Man is cool. He's alright. He's got a bit of a long neck. Bill Cipher pretends he's the one who started the rumor that Bill Cipher practices his entrances for hours before he's summoned. Lies. I always improvise my intros. That's just how things work. Okay. Guillermo del Tesoro. This is just a giant human ribcage that likes to swallow things. This is the off model. He can take the appearance of characters in other TV shows. This is what we call crossovers. He sneaks into the TV shows, isolates people, and then eats them. Anytime you see a character from your favorite show or movie in a different show or movie, it's likely just this guy. And finally, the best one, me! You want to know how to summon me? You have to bring a plate of spaghetti into the middle of the woods, and then I will appear. P.S. If you use Parmesan, then it'll give you an even greater chance of seeing me.
The mirror dimension. I actually stopped and took a picture of this in the mirror so I could read it, but I'm just gonna give you some highlights about this. Bill Cipher dated Bloody Mary. This guy may know Bloody Mary's new number. This guy, I don't know. Toby determined. You know, there's no real evidence for it, but it would explain a lot. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, only an idiot who would have seen this page before this episode. Right? So, do I really have to go through all these numbers, and do I really have to decode all this?
Hey yo, it's
I don't.
Editing Jace here. I'm gonna take.
The thing is, guys, I don't really want to spend all this time decoding these, so
If you get this video to 100 views,
I don't think I'm gonna do
decode
that.
all of those silly straw codes.
Codes. Take it from me, this book has no codes. Okay, so this is where we're going to stop, because this is where the extra 16 pages in the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition come in, right before this page. And I'm going to feature those next time. So in the next episode, we will have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and we will go through the 16 pages that are not in the regular edition. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. See ya!